Pisces, how's it going? It is 12:46 as of now. Let's see what we have coming through for you. 12:46. 12:47 as of now. Okay, what do we have for Pisces, please? And I already washed these cards and got into it. What's coming through for Pisces? Guys and assistance, insight, masculine, feminine, and feminine and masculine. Pisces, also known as Isis. Okay. We have the Three of Wands in reverse. Let me show you. Three of Wands, although it's in reverse. We have the Eight of Pentacles, and we also have the Four of Wands in reverse. Okay, so you're taking this time out. You're like, it's as if you're not moving around much. This could be even, I don't know, this is action. Like, you're not moving around much. You're inward. So it could even be like energetically, like, I know that sounds like weird, like, what do you mean not moving around energetically? But if you're not moving around, that's not energetically, right? No, but what I'm saying is, like, you're not taking action within regarding you, whatever of your circumstances. It's as if you're in this stillness energy and you're focused, right? You're focused on the light within your life circumstances, within your connection to where you are, you know, you have combined forces with whomever that is. It doesn't have to be romantic lover, but it may so be. It could be within your family dynamic, right? And so you're taking time to look at this light. So I'm getting like shadows, taking time to look at the lights, right? So lights is all shades, and that's even what is of disturbance. So many of you are going through this healing process where you're taking looks at all shades, right? And others of you, you know, you already overcame this, but you're going back and like seeing how far you have came, right? What you overcame and what you could still work towards, right? And we have the Eight of Cups, although it's in reverse. So like, yeah, so it's like you're going to make sure like you did everything, you touched everything, like you fixed everything, or you addressed everything, like you improved everything. So to the point where if anything else had came through, where, you know, there's sometimes things could trigger someone, you're making sure, I'm getting this energy, you're making sure that you had a 10 to everything that you felt you needed to, right? We have the Six of Wands, although it's in reverse. The Magician following. So yeah, you're in this energy where that's what you're focused on. Making sure, so many of you in this healing process, right? Many of you is already coming out of it, but you're making sure in doing so, when you're completely out of that stage, you did everything you needed to do. So that way you wouldn't have to backtrack or retract, right? And we have the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles also in reverse. Okay, oh, this stayed out. Eight of Wands also in reverse. So it's as if you're taking notes. I'm getting you're taking notes. You're not overlooking. You're reanalyzing everything that you've gone through. Even notes, for some of you, you're writers. You write notes to yourself. You're journaling, right? That's the type of feel I'm getting. So you take notes of your daily process, like feel, and you're going like reviewing your notes, right? Because you're knowing where, you know, it's as if you're ready to collaborate. At the same time, you're wanting to be sure with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. You're wanting to be sure you're in a healthy place too. Not that you're not, but that you're trying to make sure, like you're. I'm getting like this checklist vibe, right? Checklist vibe. So, and even like in the work field, you're trying to make sure, like, if you're working with like health, mental health in any form or fashion, or with the youth, you're making sure like you're on point, right? That's the type of feel I'm getting. Like if this occurred with someone, so and so, how would I address this? You know, how could I relate to this individual, and like, and what did I do, and how did I do? And you know what I'm saying? Like that kind of feel. Okay. Okay, you don't want to go. Okay. What more for Pisces, please? 1, 2, 3, 4. Some of you are already working with children. Okay, we have 7 of Pentacles, although it's in reverse also. And then we have the 10 of Wands. So this carrying a load, you know, taking baggage with you, although it's in reverse, so that's not the case. You know, many of you, it says you came from an upbringing where you had this impactful life where you're able to assist others in the now that had been an impactful life for the youth, right? And some of you for your kids. And you're knowing how to work with that, and you're reanalyzing like alternatives, outlets, right? Because it's as if you don't want to feed them in the wrong direction, right? And we have the 7 of Swords in reverse though. We have the King of Cups also in reverse, and the 2 of Pentacles also in reverse. So you're making sure that you're not leading someone astray. That's the feel I'm getting. So you're working towards your healing as well, your emotional state. So, and it's the thing that when we're working with the youth, High Priestess, although it's in reverse, when we're working with the youth, we tend to feel them when we're relating to them, right? And it's like we're working with them, and then we get that feel, right? Like we want to cry with them because we know what they're going through, or we want to hug them, right? Because we know how they're feeling. That feel, you know, and that's the feel I'm getting with this King of Cups in reverse. That's what you have been noticing lately, that how you're relating to the youth, in that field. Okay. And you're intending to balance out that field with this 2 of Pentacles. What more for Pisces, please? Guidance and assistance. Hopefully you're doing well. It is 12:55 as of now. August 29th. Okay, let's see. I'm trying to be quiet with my son, and we're dog sitting, so they're asleep. Trying to make about that music. I'm trying to make it loud enough for them, but low enough for y'all. And good enough for me to chill and vibe, right? Gotta meet all needs. Let's see. What do we have for Pisces, please? Hopefully I'm not just whispering the whole video. That would, right? All right. What do we have for Pisces? So this Candy Man, Candy Land vibe is coming out on this, where there's no information being, so and even for some of you, it's like your relationships could it's as if you're going through something with your significant other, right? And to each it'll be different, right? Each will differ, and it's as if so also what's coming through right here is my one and only, but I can't continue on this way, no games to play. So it's as if you're being triggered. I'm getting like this irritation, like they're putting a load on you, or you feel as if they're trying to put a load on you, and you're like, you know, I'm going through a lot, you know. It's like you're tending to them, male or female, right? You see how you see fit, but it's as if I'm tending to you, and I'm tending to my job as well, or just someone in the community, or even the kids, right? And it's like you feel as if they're just adding pressure instead of like helping you release some pressure. They're adding that. That's the feel I'm getting, and it's just like this flags where you're like hey, I'm going away from this type of energy. Like, am I involving myself? And that also was coming through in the energy. Thank you, Spirit. When I was getting into the energy, like, you're not involving yourself in conflict. Like, you know, like, there's no need to be in this argumentative state. So why even try to create that? That was a feel like someone's trying to create this confrontation. It could be family. It doesn't have to be significant other, but it could be for many of you. Let's see. Okay, buying time, and it's like just you feel like they're interrupting you. They're interrupting you. Whomever this is, family, could be someone in the neighborhood, the vicinity where you live, right? Yeah, it says, I'm invested in you and me and us, trust. Like, you know, like where you're invested in, like, it's like if I'm involved, then I'm invested. That's enough said, right? If I'm involved, I'm invested. If not, like, I wouldn't be here. There's not going to be any playful manner, right? Playful manner in all seriousness, although seems otherwise. And it's like, that's what they feel like, that you're not interested, or you're just along for a ride is how I'm hearing. So that's interesting. And then we have Chola vibes. Okay. Chola vibes. What more? Chola vibes. You may be a Chola or viewed as one, or involved with one. For some of you. Others of you, it's as if you're getting involved, or you're interested in getting involved with one. And then like this is kind of like the load you have on your plate. If you feel like there's load on your plate from your family, you're involved with the youth, and then like you're having an interest for some of you. And you feel like as if you're not interested in the argumentative state with whomever. God, a big shadow. Look at that. Bam. Ooh. Okay. Focus. All right. When it's with you, it's like the blue waves. No comparison on you, and I'm not trying to, although I'm implying that you're it. Ring it. So some of you is just like this individual. So when those of you that are involved with an individual, it's as if they're wanting to make sure you're on the same page. So they're kind of like putting, it's as if they're kind of putting you under some test, right? They're trying to test you and see where your heart at, and because they want to get to the next step, next level in marriage, right? That's the feel I'm getting there. So that's where that's coming from, and they want to be sure, like, what if she's, I've been with he or she so long, I'm trying to make sure it is what it is. You hawking me, I know, but speak on it. And for others of you, it's like your significant other of interest is aware that you're watching them or interested. She don't stunt, she's strut, and she's confident. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. And it's like, you're just focusing on the light, like, regardless of the matter, of the involvement at a whole. Clean, pray, and sage. It's beneficial to do so, as for anyone, right? Excuse me. 1, 2, 3, 4, clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, clear. What do we have? What more? It is 1, 0, 1 as of now. What do we have for Pisces, please? Thank you. Yeah, you washed your hands of this irrelevant behaviors, like this is heated, like where they're trying to interfere with you, like you're noticing that this heated, or like this even if they're not even doing much, it's like they don't even have to say much, but you could feel this of someone, right? You could feel like this vibe, and it's just like I got no tolerance for that. I'm detecting this, and I'm really not interested. I'm washing my hands of this, and I'm gonna have to walk away from that. It's like whatever this is, or whatever you got going on, like I'm having to walk away until you're ready to act right, or talk right, or actually talk right. Okay. What more spirit? Clear, be the energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, clear. Thank you. Yeah, entrepreneur, products, trends, promotions, promote. It's like that you're interested, like you're just focusing on the investments because, you know, that's where it's at. Like those that really are interested in being involved, they're not going to be in this manner where they're interfering with any income, right? Or anyone's like thinking process. They're going to be supportive. And it's like, don't test me, they just ask me, right? Or just like, I don't know. Some people are like, want to be sure, and they don't want to put someone, like tell someone that they want to get married because they don't want people to behave a certain way just to be married, right? That's that feel. So it's just like, it has to come off that way at times, oddly. This comes off like a plot, like people are plotting, right? What do we have? Okay. I appreciate you, Rain. I appreciate you, Rain. So you let the little fish go. Yeah, you're just letting the small stuff off the scale, right? Broke karmic soul ties, contracts, chaotic connections, canceled bonds, binds, and ties. Yeah, for some of you it's like, some of you it's family, some of you it's co-workers, some of you it's just like past behavior patterns, energies that you were involved with, like within you, right? So you're noticing where you have to remove even behavior patterns. Okay. What more, please? 1, 2, 3, 4, clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, clear. Okay. What else? What else? Thank you. You know what I'm about, divine masculine. Come at me right or not at all. Yeah, so for some of you, you're the divine masculine, and you're knowing, like this is what you're saying, like, or this is what you're thinking, like they could come at me right or not at all, like they should know what I'm about, right? And for the females, it's as if, you know, is this what you're having to deal with, like from the divine masculine? They're like, oh, you know what I'm about, like type of energy, right? It's a dual energy. And the females are telling the divine masculine, like, you know what I'm about. Or you should, right? Okay, that which illuminates you matters most. That which illuminates you matters most. Respect. I see you, and okay, and the accuracy within, you know who's watching, right? Who's observing, like it's a feel. You can feel it, even if you don't, you haven't. For those that haven't met this individual that's of interest towards you, you can already feel it, or they feel you. So if you're interested in someone, they feel you, even if they don't know you, and vice versa. Okay, and the accuracy for others of you is like, you know, if I'm here, I'm invested. If I'm involved, I'm invested, and that's the accuracy of the matter at hand, and so that should be plenty. What more? Clear the energy. What more Pisces? This is from the Sacred Self-Care deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, clear. Okay, we have meditate, 35. Meditate, just to clear out your mental state. Thank you. And then we have beauty ritual, and we are in the new moon cycle, so it'll be nice to get a new feel before that ends. I mean, it's always nice to do a ritual, you know, prayer, meditation, something new. What is it? Affirmation, excuse me. So nourish your temple, 38. And that way you could clear out some pathways and allow portals, you know, pathways to be open to you. And we have built strength 6 at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, meditate, beauty rituals, and nourish your temple. Nice. So meditate on your rituals, your affirmations, and in doing so, you're going to be nourishing your temple. All right, Pisces, that's what I have for you. Take care. Like you.